You're such an asshole.
HassleConsulting.com. Go there if you have questions. John writes, repeat customer, context first. I said fucking to move to Vancouver from Saskatchewan with no job so I can work in the cannabis industry in August. The date today is October 9th, and I'm already the manager of a company. I don't want to get you in trouble. And I'm only 22 years old. I honestly kicked ass and took names. Problem is, our investors backed out, and we closed our doors today due to the risk of the industry, naturally. Dude, how did I know this was going to happen? A bunch of potheads running companies. This is why I actually appreciate real drug dealers, El Chapo and all those guys. They're the smart ones. They just deal it. It takes a lot to run a truly criminal, illegal enterprise like Capone, El Chapo, the Mafia. But yeah, once they legalize, but dude, man, let's go make pot, man, BC, man. Yeah. Our investors backed out. We closed our doors today due to the risk of the industry. So now I am in Vancouver without a job, but I'm not worried about finding new employment. However, I'm curious how I should arm myself moving forward in this volatile industry. Oh, you want to stick with it? I had a year of accounting school, and I do not have the brain to work in the corporate or in acidic environments like that. I have a lot of potential in this industry, but I do not wish to waste time in a classroom while I could be perfecting my craft. So, should I go take a 2-year accounting program at a local community college so I at least have that in case I ever wish to apply for corporate marijuana positions and manage my own books when I do open my own shop? Or should I just download an online accounting software and teach it to myself just so I have that skill for when I go off on my own and open my own shop and say fuck the credential? Also, what's your take on a 2-year horticulture or biotech diploma? No. The only reason you go to school is for somebody else to pay you. That's really the only reason. And so you can figure out how to grow pot on your own. You can figure out how to do anything on your own with the internet today. It's just whether or not you want to apply that as self-employment or whether you want to go and work for another company. So if you want to work for a company, you got to go get that degree. If not, then it's like, fuck it, I'll just teach it myself. Like, I'm no scientist. My interests only begin and end with cannabis in terms of plant anatomy and quality control jobs. Yeah, then why waste your time? If you get a degree in horticulture, they're gonna teach you so wide and about that deep. You should focus all your studies on pot. But plant studies could be the future of cannabis profits, but of course it's all speculation at this point. So honestly, answer this, and if you would, hypothetically, if you were 22 in 1932 and the end of prohibition of alcohol is around the corner, still it's infancy, so no progressive credentialism yet. Would you choose to sharpen your accounting skills for the business and sales part of it, or working towards manufacturing the alcohol as I would with horticulture? Thanks, man. Give me an estimate of it. Dude, I would do accounting. I would just do accounting because, truthfully, to be in business is not that hard. And you don't have to be that smart to run a business. It's not that difficult. Just don't be stupid. Where people fuck it up is they're really good at whatever that business is, selling cupcakes or making doilies or growing pot. It's the account. I mean, just watch any of my favorite type of shows, Bar Rescue, Restaurant Impossible. It's always some fucking idiots that they know how to make the food, but they don't know how to do accounting or law. So what I would do is I would do both. I would go to school, get your 2-year accounting program, get your diploma, start, or you could teach yourself as well. But during the daytime, I would be going and working at a marijuana company. Find some kind of marijuana company, do whatever it is that you got to do there. Learn more about the agricultural aspects of it. But in the meantime, go to your 2-year community college, get yourself a 2-year degree. Do it part-time. If you can find a job during the day, a lot of it depends what you can do during the day. If you can find a job during the day, that's what I would do. I mean, focus on that in marijuana. Learn all you can about it. And that way you don't have to study on your own free time learning about pot. And even volunteer to donate extra time so you can learn about the manufacture, the assembly, the mechanics, stuff like that. But then at night, go get your degree in accounting. If you have extra time, sure, learn yourself QuickBooks. It's not that hard. Accounting really isn't that hard. I hate to even send you down to a 2-year accounting program, but the reason I'm recommending you do that is so that when I predict there's going to be, dude, man, what do you mean all of our pot profits are gone, man? And then you got to go find another job. It may become a royal pain in the ass in this industry. So you'd like to at least escape something with something of value, notably a 2-year certification in accounting. But what I would do, since you seem to have the hustle and you got promoted and you're only 22, I would, why the fuck would you work? I mean, can you just start growing pot? How hard is it? That's what I would start doing, is start going. Don't look at these as places of future reliable employment. You want to become Capone. You want to become El Chapo. You don't want to just be a fucking hired goon, especially if you're going to be putting in the time for the accounting. So I would start looking, work your way through the industry, learn as much as you can, maybe start growing some legally on the side, if you can. I don't know what the rules are up in Canada. Become an accountant, and then, with your accounting skill, you'll be look, and then it just becomes regular old business. Then you want to have low profits, you want to have a good quality product, and having that accounting degree will definitely put you ahead of all the pot-smoking CEOs of pot companies. What you got to look out for is the sharp guy who's not a pothead, is a former dealer, knows exactly how to do this shit, and is now going straight. That's what I would worry about. But yeah, I would not spend any time in school studying horticulture. I'd be going the accounting route. So anyway, hope that helps out. Toodles.